Hello, greetings, vloggers, bloggers, potters, and followers. Dustin from Dustin's Dynasty here. So when I just shared on my last vlog about having a standard and you know making sure that what's wrong with this picture and the cleanliness thing. So we're going to move into furtherness of the cleanliness thing. So yes, sometimes it's hard for individuals on the spectrum to realize that they need to clean and put. It's not the most interesting thing to clean. A certain area or take care of a certain thing. You have to have an interest for it. For me, it took a while to it can be when you're in a mood you don't feel like doing anything. You go through the cycles of depression. Everybody's experiencing it. It's COVID. It's a part of life right now. So, we're seeing the increasingness of, depression, sadness in individuals, not just on the spectrum or not just individuals that are autistic, but we're seeing it across the board. I just personally went to the doctor and was the PC, my family doctor, and was asked more questions about mental health and COVID related questions. So, it's just a part of life. And so therefore cleaning it can be difficult because sometimes you're like right now you're zoomed out of stuff, you're online a lot, you're just exhausted. And so, you know, having the expectation that, what one person says or what one person does may not fall in line with another expectation, but you have to set your own standard. It has to be a standard that I feel personally should be met by, you know, if you're living in a public housing community or, a community where, inspections are routine, that for some instances, COVID is not making that occur. But, I think you should fall to the standard of that. And, to get to that standard, sometimes it requires a lot of effort out of an autistic person. So, you may have to break down that task or break down, any task, just task in general. But clean tasks can be rough because they're monotonous, they're not engaging, they're not as fun. They don't make the brain work as fast as something, that an autistic person is engaged in and has interest in. It's interest led. So, learning those life skills are important and, um, being able to enhance those and work on them and feel good when doing them, that's important too. Feeling accomplished when you clean something. I know I've been cleaning up a lot, this week because I've been feeling better, and that's a whole nother thing. But feeling better, about myself and feeling better that I can do things and having more activity has made me want to spend more time and dedicate more time to cleaning my home because you know, you should be proud of where you live. You should be proud of your habitat. You should feel comfortable letting people in it. I struggle with that some too. Just letting people come into your home, and if you need to, if it's a family member or if it's a friend, you don't you want to feel comfortable. You don't want the judgment to pass. You just want to feel comfortable. So with that in mind, you have to do things like clean and keep upkeep on things, straighten up surfaces. If you eat from a surface, you gotta clean it up, and you gotta do dishes, which is nobody's best friend. So for me, like I said in the last vlog, about doing dishes, I have to break that down because if I would stand there and continue, and I try to keep up on dishes, but if they're not really piling up, then I have a load, and it's hard for me to stay focused. It's hard for me to be stationary in a one at the sink because there's not a lot of room to move at the sink, and so I would have to get up and move and stimulate my brain with maybe some social media or maybe some activity, but time that activity so that I went like for 10 or 20 minutes and then go back and resume the cleaning activity. That's the same with, mopping a floor or cleaning a floor. I would do that, and sometimes when you mop the floor, especially, you have to let it dry. So that gives you a little bit of a stimulation or a movement break or or regulation break, to move. Honestly, the first time I cleaned my bathroom was no, I didn't. I've been cleaning my bathroom. I've been keeping it clean, and I've been doing a good job at it. But this week was the first time that I actually enjoyed cleaning it, and that it actually looked decent. I thought, in my opinion, and that I would honestly feel comfortable with other people using it. That was something, that was a struggle for me. It's just the little things. You have to keep up on things. That's a given, but and it can be a struggle, especially for autistics, to keep things satisfactory, to keep things clean and well kept. Making your bed. Yes, I know making the bed is the best way to start the day. It is. It's a given. It's the best way to start the day. And I just it's getting that bed ready to getting the bed, making sure you sleep comfortably, and then get up. You may not have time to fix it in the morning, and that's okay. If you want to fix the bed, that's your thing. If you don't, you don't. It's not a major thing, But the studies show that making the bed the first thing in the morning is a good way to start your day and get started. I struggle with that a lot. I don't. I. It's not that I don't. I think a bed looks awesome when it's made, without a doubt, but it's just a struggle to get done. And that's the thing with many autistics. It's just a struggle to get menial cleaning tasks done. For me, laundry can be a task. If I don't have interest in it, or if I don't have the spark, if you will, to highlight the need to get it done. And last night I did 3 layers of laundry, and it was I just felt so good that I have clean clothes. Not that I didn't have clean clothes before, but I would do enough and then make them do the minimum. I would do the bare minimum, and you know, you never feel happy doing the bare minimum. I have every clean towel now, and I just it's just it's there's things that are just mattersome, and they're just wholesome to a person. So just try to space out, and it's okay if you need to take a break. Just learn that it's accepting that if you have to take a break, you can, because not everybody works the same way, and what works for one person may not work for another. So with that, friends, remember to take a break if you need to. It's been a good week. As a reminder, again, tonight is daylight savings time here in the United States, so it'll start tonight for most. I think most of the states are under daylight savings time, so we'll be under daylight savings time tonight. So remember to set those clocks ahead, because that's important. And as always, like, follow, subscribe, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Thank you.